Welcome back to another SCP/Those Twisted Pines reading, dear researchers. Today we're going to be reading SCP-4660. The Cat Came Back. Now without further ado, item number SCP-4660. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-4660-1 is to be contained on-site at SCP-4660-3, within a Type S mammalian anomaly containment chamber. The chamber is to be inspected daily for attempts to breach containment. This chamber and the property on which SCP-4660-3 has been built is maintained by staff from Site-64. SCP-4660-1 is to be fed using an appropriate feeding schedule, with a veterinary physical examination to occur once monthly for changes in SCP-4660-1's health. SCP-4660-2 is to receive daily inspections for unsanctioned damage. All attempts to remove SCP-4660-2 have been indefinitely suspended. Description: SCP-4660-1 is a female specimen of Felis catus, and a footnote here, a domestic cat. SCP-4660-2 is a pink color made of an as-of-yet unidentified aramid fiber, as fixed around SCP-4660-1's neck. SCP-4660-2 has an attached brass tag engraved with Buttercup, as well as a phone number. SCP-4660-3 is a single-story suburban home in Portland, Oregon. When SCP-4660-1 expires or moves further than a 50-meter radius from SCP-4660-3, it immediately vanishes, then reappears within SCP-4660-3's living room, causing a detectable spike in Ellen vital energy. And a footnote here. One of the components of etheric energy, which powers all thaumaturgy. Any injuries sustained by SCP-4660-1 prior to this event will have regenerated with no signs of scar tissue or other trauma. SCP-4660-1 shows signs of distress when outside of SCP-4660-3 and will attempt to re-enter the building. If no mundane means of entry are possible, SCP-4660-1 has been observed to trigger minor anomalous abilities. And a footnote here. Abilities observed have included short-range teleportation, enhanced strength, and achieving velocities exceeding what is possible for a non-anomalous member of 4660-1's species, or causing its own death to achieve re-entry. While within SCP-4660-3, SCP-4660-1 behaves similarly to non-anomalous members of its species. Attempts to remove SCP-4660-2 from SCP-4660-1 have proven impossible. Removal of SCP-4660-2 will cause SCP-4660-1 to reappear in the living room of SCP-4660-3, with SCP-4660-2 around its neck. Any damage sustained to SCP-4660-2 that severely compromises its integrity or otherwise removes it from around SCP-4660-1's neck likewise will trigger SCP-4660-1 to vanish and reappear within SCP-4660-3. Previously was written, testing to remove SCP-4660-2 from SCP-4660-1 for an extended period of time is currently ongoing. Now it is written, testing to remove SCP-4660-2 from SCP-4660-1 for an extended period of time has been suspended per order of the Ethics Committee. The number listing on SCP-4660-2's tag is currently out of service. Local phone records have identified the number as being a former landline for SCP-4660-3. Attempts to contact previous owners of SCP-4660-3 are ongoing. As of the time of writing, none of these former owners, with the exception of SCP-4660-3's most recent residents, have been located by Foundation agents. Discovery. SCP-4660 was discovered on September 31st, 2017 following the detection of several spikes of Ellen vital energy within the vicinity of SCP-4660-3. An investigation by members of MTF Tau 51, Urban Brawl, led to the discovery of both the properties of SCP-4660-1 and SCP-4660-2. Addendum Interview Log 4660-01. Interviewed: Jaden Coles. Interviewer: Agent Beatrice Ross. Forward: the following interview was conducted at SCP-4660-3 on October 1st, 2017, following the discovery of SCP-4660-1 after it demonstrated its ability by getting hit by a car. Agent Ross was selected for the interview due to her expertise as resident thaumatologist of MTF Tau 51. Jaden Coles is the former owner of SCP-4660-3. SCP-4660-1 was present during the interview due to the inability of SCP Foundation personnel to remove it from the site of SCP-4660-3. Begin log. Ross. Good afternoon, Mr. Coles. I'm Agent Ross. My colleagues and I will be out of your hair soon enough. I just got a few questions for you about your cat. Coles. It's not my cat. Pardon? Buttercup isn't my cat. My husband and I are deathly allergic. Apparently, it's been terrorizing this place for years now. Most of the previous owners were content in just letting it inside. It's a very friendly cat, but you know, deathly allergic. Coles shrugs. Are you guys going to take it away? It's very likely we will have to, yes. Good. It's all yours. You're very quick to get rid of her. Can you blame me? It's constantly trying to get inside my house. We'll hear it meowing outside for hours and hours, suddenly stop, and then appear in our living room like some kind of Houdini. I've watched it throw itself in front of cars, get torn apart by a coyote, and chew holes in the garage door. It creeps me out. 2 weeks ago, it threw itself through the glass on the second-story window. Those were new pains. A cat shouldn't be able to do that. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a cat anymore. I mean, just watch this. Cole crosses the room, picks up SCP-4660-1 and throws it at a nearby wall. An audible crack is heard as SCP-4660-1 makes contact, and it immediately vanishes and reappears at the center of SCP-4660-3's living room. Jesus Christ, what the hell is wrong with you? Look, good as new. SCP-4660-1 is apparently unharmed. SCP-4660-1 watches Coles briefly, then moves to a corner of the room before lying down. Ross takes several notes, then resumes the interview. So, what do you think it is? I don't know. I just wish it would stop coming back. Or at least it wasn't so friendly. That would make all of this easier. I personally watched it die 9 times in the last 6 months. Listen, if you guys can stop this, it's all yours. Hell, we'll sell you the place if you want. My husband and I just want to get away from that thing. End log. As of 03/10/2017, the property containing SCP-4660-3 has been purchased from its former residence and converted to a satellite site, while maintaining the guise of civilian housing. Surveillance of Jaden Coles and his family is ongoing. Okay, well, first of all, it goes without saying, do not throw animals or really most other things against the wall. It's not good. And living things, it's not ethical. What? Anyway, thank you very much for coming Dear researchers, it has been an honor reading for you, and those of you who are here for those Twisted Pines, we will have stories again. I think the next 3 readings are stories. Then we got an SCP, and then a bunch more stories again. I think this is there's at least one other large grouping of SCPs. But, again, thank you very much for coming, good luck out there, and I hope to see you all next time. Get yourself a nice piece of cheese.